So how'd you go? We got all sorts of pictures.
Alright, put 3 monsters on it. Add 2 monsters onto that card, because every card's got to have 3 monsters now, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like where we're going with this. We know all of the cards work, except possibly this blue card, right?
And at some point, we were looking down at all the monsters and how they were all lined up as lines. And we got kind of distracted. That happens to mathematicians all the time. But it's a good thing, because you never know what you're going to discover when you get distracted. And I couldn't resist asking, what makes a line? And that is a good question. That is a great distraction. So what defines a line? Well, y equals mx plus b. And frankly, you don't really need to know what all this means. Just that the m is the slope, and the b somehow measures how high up the line is. By the way, for those of you who have seen this formula before, it doesn't actually describe every line you're going to see in the plane. Can you think of the ones it doesn't describe? So here's a question. We've got 2 lines, and they intersect. Do they always intersect in one point? Is it possible for them not to intersect? Is all this talk of lines and intersecting too abstract? Alright, so what is a line? It's kind of like being in a spot and going off in either direction. Kind of like stretching. Imagine you're a monster and you want to stretch your arms. Well, that's all very well if you're a single monster. Now suppose you, as a monster, and your friend monster are both walking along and you want to stop at some point and stretch arms at the same time, but you don't want to bump hands. See if you can help these monsters do it.